What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Trevi Trev, and I'm back with another video. I just wanted to make this quick video because, I'm about to go into Barnes and Nobles. I'm about to get me a book to read. I'm about to educate myself a little bit more, and I'm going to just basically, it's my day off, so I want to educate myself. I want to do something productive, and I want to do something I like to do because, I like to read, and I need something new to read. I need some new reading material because I just love to read. I love to have a physical book in my hand, but, that's not the point of today's video. I wanted to make this video today to say, I get a lot of comments in my life about success and when you should be successful and how you should be successful and all this stuff. And it kind of pissed me off because, I'm thinking about success and how it takes a long time to be successful at anything. Unless you get a one-hit wonder or you're just lucky and you hit the algorithm, it takes a long time to be successful. So you got to go through the grind. You got to go through all of that. And people should really stop trying to put a timeline on when you should be successful, especially if they're not successful in their own right, because it's weird, bro. It's weird to put a timeline on someone's success because it's how could you define success in someone else's opinion? Think about that. How do you define success in another person's opinion? Because to them, being successful might be being a manager at McDonald's, or being successful might be graduating college, the first in their family. Being successful might be that. But, other people, they love to put their expectations of success onto other people, knowing damn well they're not successful in their own right. And, it's why put a timeline on someone else's life clock? Because it's that shit is stupid to me. Because a lot of people in my personal life, they tell me, oh, you're almost 30, bro. When you going to get a house? When you going to get married? And to me, I'm those things will come with time because, I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about progressing my career. I'm worried about getting a house. And when the time comes for that stuff, I'll be ready. I'll be more than ready. I'll be financially stable. I have all these things going on. But, right now, I'm just focused on different things. And, I want to accomplish a certain level of success before I start any of that stuff. Because, to me, I think I said it in the previous video, but I want my name up in the rafters. I want to be the best whoever did it. And starting a family or doing other shit like that right now is just not going to lead to that because I got to focus on them. So right now, I'm zoned in. Right now, I'm zoned in, I'm locked in, and I'm ready to do what I have to do. So people need to stop putting a fucking timeline on my success and on other people's success because, we all have different goals in life. We have different purposes. And people who do that stuff, they're usually insecure. They didn't accomplish what they want, so they want to project that shit onto you. You never want someone to project their bullshit onto you because, you're not an emergency support tampon. You're not an emergency support tampon, and they don't suck up, and you don't want someone to suck your energy up because, we all have a purpose in life and we have to accomplish that purpose. And when people put a timeline on someone's success, they're severely limited in that person because they don't know what that person is capable of. They don't know what that person's ability are, and they damn sure don't know that person's situation. So they shouldn't put a timeline on their success because, you never know what someone's going through. Because a lot of the times in society, you see today, people be causing massacres and doing all this nonsense. And, you never know what's going on inside their mental. You never know what's going on inside anybody's mental. Only that person knows, and they know what they got to do. And, I say this to say this, it's not as important as you think, because when you think about life in the grand scheme, there is no end goal. Life just keeps going on and on and on and on. And even if you accomplish your goal, you still got more life to go. You still got things to do after that. And, it's not the end of your life, because think about it like this. When you graduate school, let's use it as a basic level. When you graduate high school, right? Your book or your chapter and that part of your life is over. It's over. You accomplish everything you need to do in high school, and now you're on to the next phase and the next phase. It's like that with success. When you're successful, or when you're becoming successful, or when you become successful, it's it keeps going. It keeps going. It keeps going. And when you put a time stamp on success, you just, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know the word, but you kind of minimalize it because it's success takes a process. It takes time and it's ongoing. Just think of it like this. The Rock. I use The Rock a lot as an example. He's a successful movie star right now, and he's a successful wrestler, and he's great in all these things, but it's not over for him. He still has accolades to accomplish. He still has things to accomplish, and he has movies to make. He has businesses to acquire. He has land to see. He has to raise his kids. And, he's got a lot going on, even though he may have surpassed other people's benchmark of success. So, think about it like that. when you see people who are successful, they don't put a time limit or limiters on their success because they know they have more potential to grow. And the great ones truly know that they have more to go. Because I even heard Kobe say this before. It's easy to get one championship, but to win over and over and over again and keep getting to the mountaintop, it takes work. That's what separates the good from the great and the excellent from the mediocre. And it's like, I agree with that because, you know, a lot of people love to do that shit. And I don't even care if I'm approaching 30 because I feel young at heart. I look better, I feel better, and I do a lot better than a lot of my peers, even though they want to put that limiter on themselves to be successful by a certain age. Like, if I accomplish my goal at 100, I'll be happy. I'll be happy doing that. So I just think we need to stop doing that shit. Stop putting a timeline on other people's success. Just be happy that they accomplish success. Be happy that they're working towards bettering the world and bettering themselves. And, you know, you just got to think of it like this. All these people have accomplished great things at later stages in life. And, you know, to accomplish something in your 20s is special. But most of the time when you're successful, it happens much later in life. You're not going to figure out the world's problems and your problems by age 21. It's impossible, bro. And trust me, I'm a hardworking motherfucker and I know it's impossible. So it's a process. You know, sometimes you got to take a shit job. Sometimes you got to do what you don't want to do to become who you want to be. Sometimes you got to do that because, you know, you're building. Every good house is built on a solid foundation. And when you have that solid foundation, when you're successful, you're ready for that success. You can handle it. Because think about it like this also. How many people in the world become successful at a young age and they burn the hell out? That's because they were never prepared to be successful. It just happened. And then some of them do build up and some of them rise to the challenge, but a lot of them don't. A lot of them crash and burn out because they weren't ready for the spotlight. Me, I want to be ready for the spotlight whenever it comes because I'm preparing physically, mentally, spiritually. I'm just trying to get there. And it starts with the preparation to get there. But anyway, that's my video for today. Stop putting a timeline on people's success because people will become successful and then you'll be all on D. And then they'll remember when you said that crap to them. Because think about, I always use these celebrities as an example, but Michael V. Jordan, that chick called him corny and now he's Michael V. Jordan. And what? Did he put a timeline on his success? No. So you shouldn't either. You know, like, comment, subscribe, and accomplish your fucking goals. Fuck everybody else.